Hello traders, it's Chris Keene from akeenpointofview.com. I've been away from trading since last Wednesday evening, and it looks like a bit has transpired since that moment. When I was last looking at everything, all the majors were trending higher, mostly on major trend lines. But then on Thursday, the majors broke through the trend line resistance, I guess after they digested FOMC minutes meetings and the general sentiment of the markets as a whole. But since that point, it looks like we've been trending lower, and it looks like on the Euro USD, you can see we're coming up onto some pretty significant support here at 124.40. You can see that level has contained the pair. It's bounced off the pair 1, 2, 3 times off that level, but the cross is also in channel heading lower. So I would wait to see if we have you could go long right now and just do put a stop below the 124.40 area and look for a move higher and maybe a pop through this trend line resistance, and you could get a move higher towards 125.85 or 126. That would be how I would play this at the current moment. Or if it pops below, you could wait till it goes down to the trend line and look for it just to keep contained inside the downward channel. The next pair, let's look at the Great Britain pound. It's just similar to the euro. You can see it broke through all the significant support levels and below the trend line, but it hasn't really put on much of a continued move lower. It's basically consolidating. As we can see, there's still that significant resistance that held the pair in check before at the 0.382 fib level around 156.60, and there's daily price support around 156.50. As long as the pair remains below this point, though, that's strong resistance. We have strong support right here for as the low so far of this decline comes in around 155.40.32. The way to trade this at the moment, I'm personally currently on the sidelines at the moment in this pair, but you could go long right here and just go put your stops a bit below this trend line right here and this lows. I don't have a bias towards either direction, so you could go long down towards the support, or you could wait till the pair moves back up towards resistance. Let's look at the Aussie USD. The Aussie broke lower also, just like all the other pairs. We're looking at this one on a shorter term chart on the 1 hour, and you can see it has been riding this trend line higher ever since bottoming out around a little bit below parity. Basically, as long as we remain above this trend line, you have to figure that the pair will continue to move higher, but it is going to run into major resistance right up here at 0.618 at around 101.32, and it has daily price support at 101.40. New Zealand is also channeling. Easy way to play this would just be play the top and bottom of the range, then look for a continued move higher. The CAD, which has been a bit tricky to trade as of late. Let's look at it on a longer term chart. The CAD, as you can see, broke higher, broke from the trend level, hasn't really found much traction higher. Just like similar with the other pairs, you could follow this trend line higher, but we already moved down towards 102.30 is a significant support level, and we may find buyers lining up at that point. So that's a quick rundown of the majors, and keep your trades keen and play it smart, play it safe. This is Chris Keene from a Keen Point of View.